Yellowjacket men return home for a single game this week. Niklas, talk about the team's performance on the road. You earned a couple of draws for 2 points in the standings. Against Seattle Pacific especially, the team looked like it was really clicking offensively.
Yeah, those two games were decent games. I mean, against SBU, they used to be a really good team all the time, and this year they were beatable. And we outshot them 26-10. I think so, and yeah, we had a lot of good chances. We didn't put them away. We got an unlucky goal, but at the end of the day, we have to win this game, even though we played against SBU. It's funny that I have to say it like that. And against St. Martin's, we struggled a little bit. It's always hard to play there. It's kind of frantic environment, and yeah, we still had our chances, and we didn't put them away. And we didn't play as good as we played against SPU, but we still tied, and that's the most important thing, that we haven't lost in 8 games, so that's a positive thing.
Talk about being back on the field this year. Your season last year was cut short. You had an injury, and you've been working hard throughout the offseason to come back. What's it feel like to be able to play again?
I mean, it's an awesome feeling. I've been out for a long time. I tore my ACL mid-season and last year in October, and it's been one of the hardest months in my life, I would say. And it's a great feeling to be back. It's hard because we go into overtime in like the 3rd game in a row now, and yeah, it was tough for me, but it's getting better. It's good that I can play without any pain, and I'm just happy to be back on the field and enjoy the time with my teammates.
Talk about your role as a center midfielder. Playing with a couple players who are new in the program, Flavio and Guillaume, are kind of fitting into that role next to you. Talk about the 3 of you guys at center mids.
I mean, it's been really fun to play with those players from Italy and France. They played in really good academies in their countries, and they're just fun to be around. They're really good people, and on the field we get along. It's just everywhere, on the field or off the field. It's a great experience, and yeah, I hope we will play even better in the future.
And one game this week, Simon Fraser coming to Billings on Saturday. A little bit extra rest. The team needs, as you mentioned, 3 straight overtime games, so you played 110 minutes the last 3 times on the pitch. What are your thoughts for this week in practice, heading into a big game against first place Simon Fraser?
I mean, first of all, it's really good that we have a little bit of a break right now. We can rest a little bit, rest our bodies, and get back to full fitness again to play Simon Fraser on Saturday. And we need the power and the strength to play against them, because they are 7-0 right now. And I think especially us, we are the team that can beat them. It doesn't matter what kind of standings they have or ratings. And yeah, I'm looking forward, and I'm pretty positive, and it's promising, I would say.
Yeah, last year we didn't have these points against these teams away, and so it's a good step in the right direction. We struggled a little bit at St. Martin's, as we usually do. Took us a while to get used to the grass again, but in the end we were able to pull through and keep it at a draw.
2 double overtime matches last week and 3 in your last 3 games overall. That's a lot of minutes to be playing, but talk about how the team has really stepped up, particularly defensively.
Oh, with a whole new defensive line, we've had a lot to work with, and losing 2 players in the game before with SPU. At St. Martin's, we had to put together an entirely new back line, but we were able to cope well together. We do well as a team off the field, and it shows when we have to do things like this, and the chemistry is still there.
Talk about your role this season in goal, being a leader and having to really guide a couple of different back lines, as you mentioned.
Well, again, it helps that we're all so close together. So when I do get new guys I have to communicate with, they're ready to listen to me, and that communication goes both ways. And so thanks to my players being understanding and willing to listen, we've been able to get through all that.
And talk about the team offensively. They really created a lot of chances, especially in that Seattle Pacific game. I think there were 26 shots. Only 1 went in the goal, but things were clicking offensively. That's got to be encouraging.
Oh, yeah, and that's also thanks to our midfield getting the ball transition from our backs up top, and we're just getting chances. Now it's time to just finish them.
Talk about your anticipation for this week's match. Simon Fraser, always a tough opponent. They come in undefeated. You guys are right there in GNAC play in second place. This will be a big match, and it's your only game of the week.
Yeah, and that's very beneficial for us. We're going to have a bye this week, so we'll have the whole week to get a little bit of fitness in, along with working on those tactics and tactical changes and whatnot to be ready for Simon Fraser, and I think we are going to be ready for him.